Strange things are afoot at the Circle K. Strange things are afoot at the Circle K. Strange things are afoot at the Circle K. I am on my way to Bluefield, West Virginia. I just finished fueling up my car, and I'm going to hopefully avenge a DNF and to qualify for the Geochallenge of the month for September, and hopefully today I will be successful. So I am back here at Bluefield City Park. I was here just a few weeks ago looking for treasures. Today I am wearing my GPS plus hiking equals geocaching shirt because I am looking for a cache which I DNF'd the last time, couldn't get in. I do have some hints now. A hint from a previous finder. Someone found it just the other day. I sent them a message. They said, "Oh, did you find the tool of the trade in the tree?" I said, "What?" So there's another piece of the cache. I'm gonna and I'll actually put a clip of it here, so you'll see what I tried to do the first time. Okay, I think I found it. Oh, and the other thing is that I'm actually on the Virginia side of Bluefield. Bluefield sits on the border of Virginia and West Virginia. I kind of went in and out of West Virginia to get here, and now I'm on the Virginia side of Bluefield. So this cache is actually in Virginia. I think I probably thought I was in West Virginia the last time. So hopefully I'll find this geocache. If I can't get into this one, I do have a plan B. And I'm not crazy about my plan B. There is another cache here in this park with the attribute of medium hike. Less than 10 kilometers, more than 1 kilometer. It hasn't been found. Well, it actually it has some DNFs, but the last few finders couldn't find it, and someone replaced it. So someone found the lid of the original container, and someone else replaced the container, and then the next finder found only the lid of that container. So I brought two containers with me, just in case I have to go for that geocache. If I find the lid of that container, I'm going to replace it with another container. That is considered a throwdown. It is not really encouraged in geocaching, but in this case, I know that the cache is missing. I'm almost positive the cache is missing based on the previous logs. But if I can get into this one, I won't have to do that. So I am going for hook, line, and sinker. And the last time I was here, I thought I had to use a magnet to get the log out of the container. But from what I'm told, that is not the case, and there is a different solution. So I'm actually going to go in this way and see what I can find. Okay, so here is the container, and I'm told there is a tool in a nearby tree. So I'm going to look around in the nearby trees and see if I can find a tool. Well, once again, I'm going to have to DNF this cache. I could not find anything in any nearby trees. The message that I got said, "Did you find the other piece in the nearby tree?" Don't know what piece is. I assume that's a tool of the trade. I don't know for sure. And the cache page says that there is a tool of some sort within 30 feet of the cache. So, looked around, couldn't find anything. After being here twice, it's only been found twice. But I kind of have an idea in my head of what it could be. So maybe next time I come, I will come armed with something that might work. We'll see. Meanwhile, I'm going to go up one of the trails to another cache that I probably will have to replace. And have another little nice walk. Okay, this cache that I'm about 475 feet from is called A Trail Less Known. And as I mentioned before, the cache itself is probably missing. There has been one replacement cache put out by another finder named Babberly, who actually is a local cacher that put out a lot of caches in Blacksburg area, but then moved, and most of his caches were archived. And the one under the bridge that I couldn't find in the first part of this video was put out by Babberly, and he actually adopted it out to someone else. So Babberly replaced the cache, and the last couple of finders, only found the lid of that cache. So I don't know if animals are getting into it or what. But if I do end up replacing this cache, I will send a message to the owner to let them know. And I'm only going to replace it if I find the lid. And they did post a picture of the lid, so I know what it looks like. If I don't find the lid, I'm just going to log it as a DNF. I think I have asked this question before, but I'll ask it again. Let me know in the comments. If you can't find a cache and you know it's missing, would you replace it? It's one thing to just not be able to find it and just replace it so you can get the smiley. And I guess that's kind of what I would be doing. And in this case, I am almost 100% sure that the cache is missing. So I feel like I would be justified in replacing the cache, but let me know what you think. Also, this cache was placed in 2007, and that's a long time ago in geocaching terms. Anyway, so who knows if the owner is even an active geocacher anymore. This looks like a good hiding place. Oh, there's the lid, the same one from the picture, and there's no container. So I'm replacing the cache with this pill bottle, and inside the pill bottle is a log sheet in a baggie. And I'm going to go ahead and cover it with this lid also, and then put that up there and rehide it. I was on my way back to the trail and realized I hadn't signed the log. Here's my replacement log. I'm going to get it all put back away and let the owner know I replaced the container again. The previous finder had logged the cache as a find. They only found the lid. And they said, "Yay, we found the lid," and took a picture of it. In my book, that's a legitimate find because there was no log there to sign, but there was something there. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think that's a legitimate find? If there's no log, there's evidence of a cache, but nothing to sign? Let me know what you think. Is it better just to log it as a DNF? Is it better to log the find and take a picture of what you find? Or is it better to go ahead and put a whole new cache there with a log sheet? Let me know. There are some other caches in this park, but I am not going to look for them today. There's also another gadget cache that in Bluefield that I DNF'd that I was going to try to look for today, but I really need to get home. So I'm going to save that one for another time. And even though I'm going to post this video, I'm not going to enter it into the contest for the Geochallenge of the month. I actually haven't entered any of them for a few months because I did win in May. But also, some people might not be too happy with me for replacing the missing cache. So I'm not going to enter this one into the contest. Thank you, Joshua and Lookout Lisa, for, as always, for this challenge. I had a nice walk in the woods. I had a nice road trip out here to Bluefield, Virginia. And I will see you in the next video. Happy hiking! And happy geocaching! Bye!